what's going on with your family? Torsen Tease Guitars. I just wanted to shout out you guys about this new ST-1 SPR. You know, I've been so busy setting up all these SPH HDs that I really haven't taken the time to sit down and play one of these things, man. I gotta tell you, you're gonna be hard pressed to find a guitar like this, as solid as this one is, uh, for $145 shipped to your door, man. It's a player. It really is. It feels really good. It's got the same neck as the SPH does. It doesn't have locking tuners on it, but it's got some nice 18 to 1 tuners on it, you know, bone nut. Those pickups sound really, really, really good. And you guys know we lock the trims, but you can float these trims and the guitar will stay in tune. It's full thickness body. That swimming pool route is that's I've ordered a pickguard, a loaded pickguard with a couple of humbuckers, and I just want to see what this thing is, how easy it is, right? I know how easy it is, but I want to show you guys how easy it is. It's literally like what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 screws, 3 wires, and you got a new guitar. And I'm not throwing away this old pickguard by any means. These pickups sound really good on this guitar. You know, it's a quick little neck, and you get the same service that you get with any of our guitars. You know, this ST-1 guitar has been our staple guitar. We've sold just a boatload of these things, and they're just good solid guitars. But this one, it shines. It's definitely a player. Um, I be honest with you, I really honestly, I didn't spend any time playing this particular guitar after they were done. And today was kind of the first day that, well, yesterday I should say, not today, was the first day that I spent some time with it. And I was picking on it for about, oh, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. And I really had a lot of fun, man. And it's got a lot of really nice tones. It plays beautifully. It gives you, I played a little country picking, and you know, I put distortion on it. Not at strong point, you know, the distortion, the overdrive, but it sounds okay. You know, it sounds okay. But with I think I'm going to put 2 humbuckers on there, you know, one in the bridge and one on the neck, and we'll see what that does for the gain or the overdrive, if you will. All in all, though, I'm very, very, very happy with this guitar. If you're a beginner or intermediate player, this is definitely a very giggable guitar. If you're a beginner, you don't have to go anywhere else. This thing's solid. It comes pretty good setup. It's getting to be that time of year where it's a little cold, you know, when we ship them, and so I have a feeling that the neck relief is probably going to have to be set on these things. But there again, it's about 1/8 of a turn. We give you the Allen wrench to do that. If you got any questions, you just reach out to us, and you know, we'll hook you up through the Zoom service shop. It's really not a big deal, but it did come intonated. I like the strings on it. I like everything about the guitar. There's nothing I can say that I would want to change on this guitar. Maybe the string trees, and we might do that next time around. Put some barrel string trees on there, but other than that, I think we're pretty much topped out at what we're going to do around the $150 mark. What a great guitar, man! And that's all I can say. It feels the playability of it, the tone of it. When you put it in your arm, it's a solid guitar. You know, it's full thickness body. It's a solid feeling guitar, and it's a player. It's definitely a player, man. So if you guys have any, go over the specs with you again. It's stainless steel ball end rounded frets, bone nut, 18 to 1 tuners on it. It's got they're a little. If you have an ST-1, these pickups on this one, they're not wound as tight. So it gives it more of a fuller sound, if you know what I mean. It doesn't have that well, I just call it a cheap sound. You know, you get some of these budget guitars, and they sound cheesy, they sound tinny. We wound the pickups a little bit looser on this last run, and that made all the difference in the world. I think it came around to put it up to the next level. I'm not gonna say it's an Alnico 5, you know, or anything like that, because it's not. They're ceramic pups. We do wax pot these for about 45 minutes. And that gets rid of any vibration, and that's some of the tinniness that you get in some of these other guitars that maybe are wax potted but not as long, or maybe not wax potted at all. The 6-point trim on it's great. It's got dime sized pots on it, single coils, 250s, 22 cap, so it doesn't need any more than that. Again, you know, with whatever you want to put in there, it's literally 9 screws, 3 wires, and you're good to go on kind of anything. Keep your pick guard. I'll do that video for you in the next couple of days. I'm waiting for I think it's I think it's Amazon. Yeah, it's coming from Amazon. So I should have it Thursday or Friday. I'll probably get something out on the weekend to show you just how simple this is to do. $150, and then you can get 3 or 4 different pick guards for. You can get 4 different pick guards for right around 125 bucks, and you got 5 guitars, for 250 bucks or under. If you know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, it's not a big deal. If you order a guitar and you say, hey, I want to put this in it, put that in it, just give us a shout. Leave a note on our order, and we'll reach out to you, and we'll put you with the technician that's going to put your guitar together for you the way that you want it in our mod shop. There's a tab on our website that says mod shop on there. We find that the prices are very, very, very reasonable. And when I say reasonable, I mean they're kind of silly. But it works out for you and it works out for us, because you get what you want. And we do send back all your original parts with the guitar too, so you can always swap that out. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. As always, like, comment, share, tell your friends, man. We sell a lot of guitars by you guys telling your friends, and I'll tell you this, man, we appreciate that. We really do. We work hard to make sure that you're happy. I've been taking a couple of phone calls lately, and that's been going good. And I'll tell you another thing, man. Our customer service. I get on the internet and I deep dive and I look on Reddit and I look everywhere for Tease guitars. I want to make sure that everything's still going the way that I think it's going. And do we make mistakes? Yeah, but that's when we shine. When we get the opportunity to make something right, I can tell you that we make it right. Right. That's just what we do, and we don't make it right in our time. We make it right like as if we have bought the guitar, and we demand attention from the person we bought the guitar from. So you're calling the right company if that's what you're looking for in a guitar. That's just what we do. And if I'm not available, anybody who picks up the phone, they know what we do. We make it right, and we always do that. We're very consistent. Another thing you'll hear a lot about Tease guitars is the consistency. And when I say the consistency, it's not just in the customer service. It's in the quality of our builds. We take a lot of time and a lot of effort, and I spend a lot of time with our manufacturing companies making sure that when you get that guitar, it's going to be fresh for you, that it's going to be the way that I want my guitar, right? It's done nicely. It really is done nicely. If you haven't had a chance to try a Tease guitar yet, it's really a risk-free deal. Try one out, man. You really can't go wrong. They're just great guitars. Great guitars. So as always, rock on, family, and we'll see you next time, man. Probably this weekend when I shoot that vid.